I work in harm reduction in San Francisco, a city that is considered to be the picture of urban decay in America. Fentanyl use is rampant. When I go to the clinic, when I go to a harm reduction center, I see people. The reason I volunteer there is because I can see their humanity, and because I understand that to make progress on the problem that is in my streets, I need to understand the people that are suffering those issues. It is not politics for me. It is going out every day and seeing people overdosing in the streets, seeing people come into the clinic with festering wounds on their bodies that they cannot get treatment for. These problems are rampant and yet solvable. And why do we not solve it? Because it is profitable for some in political positions and other positions of power to have us fight each other, to have politics become the concern rather than improvement of our world. This is a country of the people, by the people, and for the people, and yet we have been disenfranchised beyond anything we have known in recent history. The power of this nation politically has shifted from your vote to the hands of a few oligarchs. These people take power from your vote by influencing it. A country like this, a democracy, supposedly, should have a government that is like a dog. The government's role is to protect us, to listen to us, to fight on our behalf for those things that we want. The government does not manipulate the people. That is a foundational rule of a functioning democracy, and we all know that it's not happening anymore. It does not matter what political opinions you may or may not hold. What we know is that life in America is becoming harder. It's becoming harder, and we are in danger. The things we believe in this country used to matter around the world. We used to be able to effectuate change based on our own principles in the voting booth and in the streets. No longer. If you are not a fan of Trump and his regime, then you know that we are in grave danger, that we are descending rapidly into oligarchy, and that the Democratic Party is not protecting us. Today, Ed Sullivan, a prosecutor with the Department of Justice, signed off on acquitting Mayor Eric Adams of New York. This man is a felon in the eyes of local law enforcement in New York. There are people in this country capable of effectuating change on this particular topic. They are duty bound to do it, and yet they don't. The fight's not over. But you must understand that there is no one in government who will protect us, that we are on our own, that to political elites, this is still a political game, even if the stakes are higher. But to us, it is life and death. It is the values that we hold dear. It is the values of our country that are at stake. I come to you today because I feel that action must now be taken. Even in my own small way, I want to reach out and build coalition. Think of Fred Hampton and the Rainbow Coalition, the Black Panthers. All people, of any color, creed, any gender, any sexuality, any political belief, even if you hate all the people I just listed, there is a space and a time for discussing our differences, for attacking each other over trivial things like the color of our skin, or how long we like to wear our hair, or whether men should wear earrings. This is not that time and space. This is a time for action, because all we know is in the balance. Below, I've placed a link to a video regarding crossing the Rubicon. It's a phrase which means the point of no return. What is the point of no return? Decide it for yourself. There must be one. How far is too far? Draw your line in the sand, and if it is crossed, take real action, whatever that action may be. We need civic engagement. Talk to people you know. Discuss who the enemy is and how far is too far. Discuss how you can take action to effectuate your values, whatever they may be. You don't need to agree with me that harm reduction is important, but you do need to work for the causes that you believe in. What we need are people that are not scared to speak their minds and make change in the world. That is our job as responsible citizens of a nation that is, we would like to hope, a democracy yet. Take action. Make a video. Send this to a friend. Subscribe, I suppose. I'll make more videos. I think it's very important that we all speak our minds, that we all try to grow the influence that we have as individuals and as groups. Build platforms where we can reach each other, because our society now is splintered into 1,000 pieces. We need each other. We truly need each other now. Please join me.